Hi, my name is Ryan, originally from South Africa. I live in Reno, Nevada right now, Western United States. 2016, I got a pretty gnarly prostate infection. I took a lot of antibiotics, didn't seem to do the trick at all. And then I found a Hungarian doctor in Florida, and he actually did prostate injections, and that actually helped a lot. And I thought everything was done. Then 2022, forced by work to take COVID vaccines, and obviously a big regret, but after taking COVID vaccine, took the Pfizer, a couple of shots, seen prostate issues kind of come back a bit, and then a bit of like chest pains too. So, looking for, there's so much information online, so like trying to sift through what's good and what's bullshit. I found this guy called August Dunning, and part of the Phoenix Protocol. So I bought his book and did quite a bit of research on that, and then delving into it more, I then heard about Dr. Filonov and the Siberian programs, and so did a lot of research on that. And I tried a couple of my own dry fasts, just went straight from regular life into it, and they really sucked. Like day 3, my back was killing me. Like I thought I was going to kidney failure. Just not having prepared properly. So, I decided to actually do it properly, and I purchased the 21-day program here, and actually did the proper detox, the coffee enemas, did the liver cleanse, changed my diet. I've always eaten pretty healthy, but got rid of meat. Stuck to fish and some good veggies, good fruits for this fast, and made the decision to come here. And I'm on day 6 of my dry fast, day 4 of the clinic. It's surprisingly, I don't want to say this, but it's felt like really good, really easy. Being here, I feel like I'm truly in the right place in terms of the environment. Being on the ocean in a really peaceful little beach town in Montenegro. So there's that, with all this mountains and trees and plants and everything around us. So the right place in terms of location, but also more so even the team here. Obviously Dr. Filonov and Svetlana, who does all the translating, and then the three other part of their team that do the massages and the bee therapy and all that stuff. And it's just feel like I'm in the right place and in good hands, and that's been a major reassuring thing for me, and just like it's taken away a lot of kind of trepidation or stress from being here. So I love the morning yoga. I've never done yoga in my life, and I suck at it, but it's been really good. And then the meditation at night, I find myself falling asleep in the meditation, which sets as being great too. I was sleeping well the last couple of nights. Sleep has gotten worse, but that's part of it. So I've got a few more days left, and looking forward to pushing through it, and just feel really good about my decision to be here. Day 7 of my dry fast, day 5 of the clinic. Still feeling pretty good, actually. Went on a long walk today. Spent a lot of time on the beach too, a lot of time reading. Had some bee therapy and leg massage day from Ivan, who really gives a hard massage, but feels pretty good afterwards. So talking about emotional, spiritual, medical, I came here purely for the medical side of it. I've never been much of an emotional guy or spiritual. Not that I feel emotional really, I should, I guess more, but I'd rather chop wood or lift some weights or do something like that. But for me here, the emotional and the spiritual side has come from the people in the retreat. So it starts off in the day. I haven't slept well the last 2 nights, but I wake up and do their yoga class, and their morning yoga is great, and then the gratitude that we do after the class, and I get a little bit of time to pray then too, and then just chatting with other people that are doing this same thing throughout the day, and seeing where they are at their process, and and what they've gone through in terms of medical stuff, and like you can see the improvement and the positivity from them, and that's really helped me a lot. And I've never really pitied myself, but sometimes you're going down the rabbit hole of health issues, and it does suck, but you come here and you realize, like, man, you got it pretty good. There's a lot of really sick people here, but it's good to see that they've also, their positivity has come a long way in the last few days too. So I've enjoyed that part of it too, and it's just now I feel like I'm here with a few guys. We're on the same day, and or they're one day behind, but maybe I'm doing 10 days, maybe they're doing 9, and we're like, okay, we got to get through Friday, and then Saturday we're going to be drinking water together, and we're going to be drinking compote together, and it's going to be the best day. And like telling someone today is like, maybe I'm thinking about quitting. It's like, no, mate, don't quit. You can't quit until I quit. So that's been great. So yeah, that's it. Day 8 for me. Day 6 of the retreat. Still feeling pretty good. Went on a nice walk to a town called Steffi today, and got a taxi there, walked around there, and walked to the monastery just above the town here. Did some reading. Mouth still dry. I haven't slept properly in about 3 nights now. Just want to say something about what to bring. Everybody else that the clinic, they tell you exactly what you need to bring, and some other people have had some really good thoughts too. One thing I would say for me is I brought a lot of physical books, just so I can, when I'm in my room, I'm not on my computer or phone all the time, digitally detoxing, and I've actually got quite a few books that I will have finished, and I'm going to leave them here with Daniela at the retreat. Otherwise, hopefully just keep on trucking in a few more days now, and I'm just feel really good again. Feel like I'm at the right place. So thank you. Day 9 of my dry fast. Day 7 of the retreat. Still feeling good for the most part. A little bit more tired. The hardest part for me has been about the last 4 nights. I've slept very little, and that's everyone says that's part of it. Last night I slept on the beach, and just a lot of thoughts running through my mind, and I almost even got a little emotional for a little bit, but more just gratitude for family and friends. Thinking a lot about them through this journey. Like they've been most of them have been very supportive. Some of them think it's batshit nuts, and one buddy even said, "Oh, I think I'm going to do that. As long as I can drink a bit of Coke while I'm doing it." And I was like, "That's retarded," but still know I'm in the right spot. Going to push through to day 10 tomorrow, and then that's the goal. Hopefully I make it there, and then start the refeeding progress, and that's all I got. Day 2 of my exit, day 9 of the retreat. Feeling a little whacked today. Went for a walk this morning, and it was the hardest walk I've had since I've been here. So that was interesting. A little bit of a mild headache, but it's gone now. Just trying to look at the past sort of the 9 days of the dry fast and then the prep. I'd done a couple of 3-day fasts before I came here. Hadn't done the prep properly for those, and they really sucked. I mean, I exited my one fast drinking chocolate milk, and that was dumb. So this time, before I did the fast this time, I really did the proper 21-day course, the prep, and the fast. I honestly didn't find it that hard at all, and I put that to just doing the prep, like following it to a T. I also arrived on the 3rd day of dry fasting, and if I were if I were to do it again, I'd actually probably arrive on my 4th day, just to give myself more time at the end in the refeed. The flights weren't bad. One of my main flight actually got cancelled, so I was delayed a day, so I was actually a day late for the clinic. So if I were to do it again, I would actually try to get to the clinic, a day or two even early before the fast, just so that you're not traveling in a rush, you don't have that extra stress or whatever. Because I know in the States, and I love the States, but flying has gone to shit. I don't know why. So yeah, I would say that. Some key takeaways for me, the yoga in the mornings, like I've always thought yoga was pretty dumb, but it's just with Lindsay has been amazing, and it's really helps me to relax, and it's also like a point in your day that you're breaking up more time, and then you're seeing everybody kind of get up and then kind of catching up on how everyone's doing. The meditation at night, that's been amazing for me. It's 30 minutes of meditation, and I'll probably get 20 minutes of sleep doing that meditation, and that's like a guaranteed 15-20 minutes of sleep, or just puts me really relaxed, because the last few nights I haven't really slept at all before I broke the fast. The lectures, 1 o'clock every day, that's been a key point for me. I take a bunch of notes, and I've got some real gems, I think, from the doctor, and not just about dry fasting and this retreat, but just about life in general, and health, and diet, and the mental game for dealing with things. So that's been amazing. The treatments have been great. I have this joke with one of the guys, Ivan, and he does an amazing job and yeah, sometimes it's not that easy at the time. Like the honey massage, I felt was worse than getting stung by a bee on my penis, But I mean, I know that, I appreciate that they're doing what they're meant to be doing, I've got leech therapy coming up tomorrow, so actually coming up in an hour, so I think that's going to be my perineum, so I don't know if I'm looking forward to that or not, because I'll be wearing a diaper tonight. But yeah, looking forward to the next couple of months of healthy eating and continuing a healthy lifestyle, and yeah, I'm really like psyched about moving forward, and yeah, I'm happy, and like I say, at the end of every day, like I definitely feel like I came to the right place. So yeah, day 10 of the retreat, and probably my last message here. I just wanted to give a final message. I've said this every day. I really believe that I'm in the right place for my healing. We all have our own journey. We're all responsible for our own health, and ultimately you got to trust your gut. Personally, I've seen some really amazing stories, some couples and families coming here to heal together, some people with 5, 10, 20-year conditions that have been really debilitating, and they've made significant improvements in their lives. Some people here with real dire prognoses who've managed to extend their lives and actually really give themselves hope. And then other people who are just here to maintain their health and spirituality. So you got to do your own research, and I would say if you're going to do this, do it properly. Firstly, make sure you do the 21-day preparation program. If you don't do that, you're just cheating yourself. So make sure you do that. Keep a positive attitude. If you're here, you believe you can heal, and you really can. You got to love yourself. You got to fight for your health, but never pity yourself. And number 3, trust the process and the team. There wouldn't be people coming back year after year after year if this was not working for them. The team is amazing, and they give you all the support you need, but they're not going to mollycoddle you through it, and they're not going to do it for you. You've got to come in, and you got to put in the work and heal yourself. So I'm very thankful to the team and everyone who works at the hotel here. I feel very humbled. I feel very grateful, and I'm very thankful to God that I got the opportunity to be here. So yeah, I wish you all the best in your journey. Cheers.